Hey guys, I'm doing an important public service announcement because I can't think of anything to do for the beginning of this episode right now. So, as you all know, on August 13th, YouTube is unfortunately going to be using AI to take us all down with their age verification thing. And on August 13th, it'll most likely be the last time most people use their accounts because YouTube will not care while they're using AI. And I may end up being one of them, but I kind of starting to sound like a grown man right now, because no longer sound like a kid or anything. So yeah, but hopefully I will stay up on YouTube and still make the movie Iron Man 2.0, A Disney Treasure Adventure, and Evil Empire, and Iron Man 2.0 versus Batman. The main three movies that I'll be working on by by forward or reverse or something like that. Or just randomize it up a bit. So yeah. But now, number 2. If YouTube does not say that I'm a minor and a loser, I will most likely do an updated version of showing you guys my Playmates Godzilla X Kong The New Empire figures. Like Shimo, Titan Evolution Godzilla, Godzilla Evolved. Because man, a video with Godzilla Evolved again would be really fair. And also I'm going to be working on some other videos, including some little music videos, which some of them will be songs from other movies, like You're My Zing, or however you pronounce it. And there will also be Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And I will finally work on I Always Wanted Some Lions, now that Sophia's on board with me. And I might finally work on Iron Man 2.0 and The Lion King, or however I called it. So, yeah. I just wanted to make some quick announcements. And also, if you guys don't know, Godzilla has more movies coming out. Apparently, they're making a Green Godzilla, another Shin Godzilla, and they're making another Godzilla The Ride sequel using the Godzilla from Godzilla -1. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to ride that because I don't live in Japan. I live in Florida. And so yeah, so make sure you stay safe from YouTube's evil AI verification. Let's get it canceled and shut down before August 13th. I will keep going live for you guys. I will fight against this, and I will keep working on my movies, which I will finally be back in production with my suit when it hits day 80 or 80 days for my Disney Treasure. If you guys don't know, my birthday is on August 20. No, not August. Sorry. October 29th of 2025, so I'll be 18 by then. No more being a minor, no more being a loser, no more being an idiot. But I will still be doing a lot of stuff that I've always wanted to do, like still hang out with ladies, have fun with other characters, adopt more animals and dinosaurs, and all that. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. So I'll be also writing some stuff on these papers for some brand new ideas. But anyway, that's it for the public service announcement. Now on to the episode. Enjoy.
Welcome to my world.
Oh golly gee, I really hope they bring back this design but keep some of the elements of Evolved Godzilla on here. Oh, we're back. Sorry guys. Welcome back, everybody. I am Sebastian Mammoth, and for today's episode of Godzilla vs. Kong Toys vs. Godzilla Kong The New Empire Toys, it's time for 2 of the Mega figures. Mega Punching Kong versus Mega Punching Kong with Beast Glove. As you may know, these were both made by Playmates. Only one of them was leaked online and one of them was not. So we're going to finally see which Kong will win once and for all. And we will be going over the same stuff that we've gone before already. But before we begin, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I go live, upload videos or posts or something like that. And yeah, so what are we waiting for? Let's do it! Okay, so we're back to box thrown away and back to box not being in storage. So let's start with this Kong's box. So for the package of this guy, as you can see, it's pretty much the same stuff that we've gone before already, with Godzilla and Kong about to duke it out and really fight it out. Standard stuff on the side and the other side. But on the back, Get an image of Kong with his battle axe and featuring eyes, which just happens to be the one that was leaked online years ago, along with Mega Godzilla with anaerobic armor. Which, as you see in this photo right here, it was the same figure, but they called it Mega Kong with punching action, and he had the eyes. Which that was one of the things that they changed with this figure right here. They just removed the eyes, and now he's got like those weird demon eyes. But now for Mega Punching Kong with Beast Gloves box, here's what it looks like with Monsterverse, Godzilla Kong, the New Empire, Mega Punching Kong. I really don't know why they didn't even just bother calling it Mega Punching Kong with Beast Glove or Mega Punching Beast Glove Kong. There's Playmates, Godzilla and Kong standing and roaring together. This side, Godzilla Kong, the New Empire. The other side, it tells you what it is. Now, on the back, you get an image of Kong with his Beast Glove Power Punch in action, all the pink lemonade. It says squeeze legs for battle action, Beast Glove Power Punch, Monsterverse, Godzilla Kong, the New Empire. And there's also this bio up on the top here, which for once I will actually read it for you guys. Godzilla and Kong return in an all-new adventure, pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal, undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. And here's the Lego mumbo-jumbo on the bottom, and it doesn't even tell you to collect Mega Heat Ray Godzilla Evolved. I don't know why. I guess for boxes, both of them get a point for that, since they're pretty much the same that we've seen before, only this time with Mega in it. So yeah, guys, don't worry, I've got Kong right here. I just had to move him so I could like get the box down and put it back. But yeah, both of them get a point for boxes. So now let's get to paint and designs and articulation and all that. Okay, so let's get to comparisons first. And here's the bag. See, I told you it was coming back. So here's a comparison between the 2021 Kong and the 2024 Kong. Which, they're pretty much the same as the Kong with Battle Axe, Kong with Fighter Jet, and all the other Kongs that we've seen before. His fur is pretty dark, his is a bit light, which is a massive improvement for these figures. And Mega Punching Kong's screw holes have been filled, but unfortunately Mega Punching Kong with Beast Glove has exposed screws everywhere. There's even one on his butthole. I knew it. I knew it. Playmates was getting sussy. It was getting sussy again. Honestly, I don't even know why they didn't even bother filling in the screw holes for these figures. Yet they did it for Battle Roar Godzilla Evolved. But F it, whatever. Yeah, and you can definitely see some big differences along the way. He's got a belly button. He does not, but he's got a buff chest. Along with the scratches, the one the Skullcrawler gave him, the one the Godzilla gave him. And hands a bit longer on this one, but this is because the feature is that's for the gimmick. Okay, now let's get to paint and designs before one of them falls. Okay, so let's start with this Kong first, and I actually got this along with the Mega Heat Ray Godzilla, so I could definitely see some difference with this one. So here's Kong up close. Here's the inside of his mouth and the teeth. And here's the back, like I just said. Screw holes finally filled, except for the battery compartment for battery reasons. Here's the bottom of the feet, which has a bunch of stuff which you guys probably can't read, but I'll read it for you for a little bit. Let's see here. It's got 2020 on it, so I guess this was actually made for 2020. Since remember, this thing was leaked online, along with the other figures in the collection, which, like I said before, it was the same figure, but they called it Mega Kong with punching action. And for some reason, his eyes do not appear on the back of the box, but you can definitely see a light source through him on the camera right here, but I don't know if you can actually see some exposed wires in there or something. Let's get to Beast Glove now. Here's Mega Punching Kong with Beast Glove, and here he is. So here's the front, here's the back, which you can tell already that the face kind of looks like the one from the Giant Kong with Beast Glove, sort of, because I don't know what other face has that. But there's the inside of his tongue and his teeth without the silver filling. There's the speaker where all the sounds are going to be coming from. And here's the Beast Glove, which is actually both rubber and plastic. which, in case if y'all don't know what B.E.A.S.T stands for, it's Bioenhanced Anatomic Seismic Thunder Glove. So that tells you something about it already. Which, as you can see here, the fist is rubber, and the rest of it is not. The rest is plastic. And here's the bottom of the feet, which are very hollow, and you can't even see anything in there. I can't even see the copper information from this length. I guess you guys can. It's both of them's got copyrights from Legendary and Universal, I think, and 2024 on it. I think pretty much this one gets a point in design and in paint, since this one looks a bit creepy. You know what? On second thought, both of them get a point for paint and design, since they're both it's the same Kong. I really can't wait to see what they do for Supernova, if they even do that. But now, let's talk articulation. Articulation for this Kong is pretty simple. Hinge at the jaw. His head, like the other Kongs in the line. In fact, you can actually make his jaw open more, or if you just move it like that. See? Look at that. That is creepy. Here is the feature it's supposed to use, but we'll get to that in a second. Its arms can move all the way around. His elbows, they can even move about that far. His hands can move pretty much all the way around. No articulation in the legs, but there is at his feet. Which, keep in mind, don't try turning the legs, because that is not going to work. And you can even make it do hilarious stuff like this. Now articulation for this one. What? No articulation in the jaw. But there's a bit of head movement, but be advised, this one is only limited, so if any of you guys even attempt to do 360 movement, don't try moving this head, because he will break, and that'll be on you. You break it, you buy it. Yes, you can somewhat move the B.E.A.S.T glove, but that's kind of well, that's triggering the mechanism, but it can move about that far until you move it back to original position. But this arm can move all the way around. Same with both arms. Oh wait, I forgot, you can't, just this arm, so you can pretty much move this one however you want it, but not this one, because this will trigger the gimmicks, which we'll get to in a minute. The legs and knees, which you have to squeeze them for battle action, but there's no articulation in the feet, and we'll get to gimmicks in a second. So be advised with this arm and the legs, don't try moving this arm, because it will literally trigger the mechanism. Just move it about that far and that's it. That's my advice. Oh snap, I was wrong. It has the copyright Legendary on this, on the B.E.A.S.T glove. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure in points of articulation, both of them do. I mean, this one's got jaw movement, he does not. Both of them have arm movements. This one's got leg movement, he doesn't. This one has feet movement, he does not. So that's kind of a mixed bag, but both of them get a point anyway. But now, let's get to accessories and the gimmicks. Alright, so here's the accessory, and he does come with a soldier, but sorry guys, can't find him in this bag. He's in there, I promise. He's just hiding. So here is the accessory it comes with. This Kong comes with the battle axe that we've seen in the leaked images from before it was even in stores. And you can definitely tell right away that this is Godzilla's dorsal fin. I'm honestly glad they just kept this axe just untouched, unpainted, unrepainted, all that. But keep in mind, they actually did reuse this for the 24-inch Kong for GXK. I really don't know why, but I'm going to assume it has something to do with Playmates just wanting to reuse the battle axe all over again. But again, I really don't know why. And Kong can actually hold it in his hand like every other Kong in the line. And here is what Kong looks like with the axe, holding it in his hand. Which, be advised, once again, if you trying to put this axe in Mega Punching Kong with B.E.A.S.T glove, don't try putting it in there, because that is not compatible with this Kong. Believe me, I've tried. Let's get to gimmicks. I would do this for Mega Punching Kong, but there is a button on the back for his roar feature for if you don't want to do the Mega Punching action. But unfortunately, the batteries have died because it fell too much, and the batteries cannot be replaced in this figure. But I'm sure that it would have been perfect. But usually what it would have done is that if you press the roar button, the red eyes would light up for a few seconds while he's roaring, and then they'd stop glowing. And you would pretty much have to twist him like this. That is crazy. But if this one was working properly, let's use Beast Glove Kong for this, because here are what the roars were supposed to sound like for this figure. Usually, and this one's eyes will actually stay lit up for a few more seconds, but then they'll stop glowing. It's like a demon-possessed Kong in this one. And here's the speaker. I'll put it up close so you guys can hear the roars better. Those eyes are creepy. Now, his real gimmick, all you have to do is squeeze both legs for punching action. Like this. That's also a cool gimmick, but it's not enough for this Kong. So you can just do this. Which honestly, that seems much better than just squeezing his legs for punching action. So I would have given both of them a point for gimmicks and sounds, but unfortunately all of that goes to Beast Glove Kong because his batteries are dead, his are not because they're new. And this is a new Kong figure. So yeah, so far Mega Punching Beast Glove Kong is winning. Alright, so it looks like it's time for the big battle, but I'm not sure who's gonna win here, and I'm gonna need to zoom out more for this. So let's see if future Kong wins or if his past self wins, since he's got Atomic Axe. So let the battle begin.
To kill the same stinky grandpa monkey. Kong 2021, you are under arrest. You can't arrest me. We've gone through this battle multiple times, Egghead. We're for real this time. You're gonna eat those words. Get your bananas out, nerds. It's about to get crazy. Nope. You once and for all, past me. It's over. Oh, wait. You don't understand. This is making you a cannibal. Cannibal. This is nonsense. I was only trying to come here to warn you about the future, not actually arrest you. The future? I was really going to say in the future, you're gonna hang up the axe, and it's gonna make a lot of people really, really sad. What? One day your old pal Godzilla is gonna ask you to get back in the saddle again. Twice. But when he does, say yes. Oh, why like I'm gonna believe that? Why can't we just make peace instead of fighting? You were really after me for like a bunch of episodes. I know. I was only trying to help you I was only trying to warn you about the future, and you wouldn't even listen. How many times do I have to tell you this? But, now that you just warned me about the future, are we cool? Fine. We're cool. Drop the axe first.
Ooh la la, look at that. Looks like the original Mega Punching Kong and Beast Mode Kong have finally made peace instead of fighting. You know what that means? It means GVK and GXK get another point together. It's a tie, and GVK is honestly starting to catch up again, but GXK has still maintained the lead. Like I said before, that was unexpected, but awesome. Let me go ahead and put him back now. Well, guys, I guess that concludes today's episode. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that, and I will see you guys in the next episode. But before I go, guys, to be honest, it kind of does feel like my GVK versus GXK series is starting to wind down due to less GVK and GXK toys. But I might do the minifigures and the Funko Pops now. Because, let's be for real, I'm running out of Playmates figures, and I don't have a Mothra or Mega Heat Ray Goji Evolved or the Giant Mothra. Which, I'm not sure if I'll even get them, but I'll see what I can do. Sorry. Well, guys, again, that's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that stuff. Now, if you need me, I'll be getting ready for my day with Moonidora tomorrow, or today, or when I'll be with Moonidora, trying to figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. So I will see you all later, and after that, I'm going to be with my Lady Lions again, and we'll finally watch maybe Lion King or maybe The Lion King 2. So see ya in the next episode, everybody. Bye bye. And if you need me, I'll finally be preparing for a Disney Treasure birthday adventure.